Hello developers, welcome back to the channel. If you've been wanting to build your first AI project but have no idea where to start, this video is for you. Today we are going to create a super simple text to image generator using Hugging Face's pre-trained model. In just 5 minutes you'll have an AI that turns text into images. It's a super easy and fun way to dive into AI, so let's get started. Before we start generating images with AI, we need a runtime environment. Instead of setting up everything on our computer, we'll be using Google Colab, a cloud-based notebook that gives you access to free GPUs. This not only speeds up the image generation process, but also lets us run AI models without worrying about hardware limitations. Create a new notebook and give it a relevant name. To enable GPUs, simply go to Runtime, change runtime type, enable T4 GPUs and click on Save. We'll now be installing the dependencies required for our image generator. Now that we've set up our environment, let's grab the model we'll be using. Hugging Face offers tons of pre-trained AI models, and we'll use one of them to generate our images. Hugging Face offers several usage examples. To install the required dependencies, simply copy the code and run it in a Colab cell. This installs everything you need to load and run the AI model. Now that we have our libraries installed, let's copy the code to load the Hugging Face model. We are basically loading the stable diffusion model and getting it ready to generate images. Okay, now for the fun part. Add a new cell and type in the prompt, generate an image. Colab is integrated with Google's Gemini and will automatically suggest the image generation code. Press Tab to accept the suggested code and run the cell. The code we are using passes a text prompt to the stable diffusion model we loaded earlier. The model then takes that prompt and generates an image based on the description you gave it. Let's see the result. Pretty amazing, right? Now that we've seen the model generate images from prompts, let's make our code more interactive. We'll use Gradio to build a simple web interface. This will allow you to type in the prompt and instantly see the generated image. Let's again ask Gemini to suggest the code. Now that Gemini has context, it will generate the entire code we just walked through. Only keep the required parts and remove the code to generate the image. This code is simply creating a web-based user interface that allows users to type in a prompt, click a button, and view the resultant image. The iface.launch command starts the interface and makes it visible to the user. Gradio will generate a shareable public link that lets anyone interact with your image generator. Let's open the link to see our tool in action. Instead of trying to come up with a prompt ourselves, let's go back to Colab and ask Gemini for some prompt suggestions. We're using the prompt, a cat wearing a top hat, sitting in a cafe, drinking tea, hyper-realistic. As you can see, the result is pretty amazing. The model interprets the prompt creatively and produces a stunning, detailed image that captures the essence of what we described. Let's try another one. And there you have it. In just a few minutes, we've built a fully functioning text-to-image generator using Hugging Face, Colab, Gemini, and some AI magic. Go ahead and experiment with your own prompts and generate amazing images in real time. If you enjoyed creating your first AI project, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more AI Insider content. You'll find the relevant resources, including a link to the code, in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.